everybody. Welcome to Kiki Loves Nigeria. How y'all doing today? I am doing good. I'm trying to stay warm. It's really cold here in Ohio. We just had a big cold front just move in, and oh my God. Oh my God. It is freezing. As you can see, the whole mission for me today is to stay warm. So hey, I hope everybody's doing wonderful. I hope everybody's doing great. So, this video is going to be about Black Acres of the Gambia. And in this video, we're going to talk about the Black Acres of the Gambia. Bag Lady Cynthia, did she really say that if you need a place to stay, if you're down on your luck and you need a place to stay, don't contact them. Don't contact Bag because you cannot stay at Black Acres? Did she really say that? Let's analyze what she said. Let's not misquote her. Let's look at the video. We're going to look at the video. I got timestamps here. We're going to look at the video and we're going to break it down and we're going to make sure we understand completely what she said. All right, so we're going to start at this video at 3 minutes and 13 seconds. It might on or around. I'm going to say on or around 3 minutes and 13 seconds. So that means either you're going to back up a little bit or you're going to go forward a little bit. But on or around 3 minutes and 13 seconds into the video, you hear Cynthia start talking about people are asking her to come there and stay at Black Acres. You know, some people are contacting her about staying at Black Acres. 1 second. Okay, so then you hear her telling us that, you know, people have been contacting her. So it sounds like it's more than one person, y'all, have been contacting her who's saying they're having some kind of, you know, difficulties either here in the United States or in the Gambia. And they want to know, can they come and stay on maybe an acre of that 26 acres of land that they have, undeveloped land, mind you, that they have, and see if they could, you know, just get themselves back on their feet. Well, we see in this video, Cynthia tells her no. So we're going to break this, tells these people no. So
right now, you know, we've been getting a lot of people. And I don't want to be mean and come off as a mean person with this, but in order for me to help someone else, I first have to take care of myself and make sure self is taken care of, where who wants to come here to the land and want to live here. And, you know, because whatever reason they're going through, I don't know, and they need to get here quick and fast, but I can't do that. I'm not even on the land, you know. I don't mind helping, but
she tells people to make sure that when they come to the Gambia that they're self-sufficient. Make sure that they're self-sufficient and make sure that they don't need anything. Okay? Now this is what she's telling people. Now we're going to go back through this and we're going to break this down.
Doing that. But make sure things are right. I know it can't be right because when we came it wasn't right, but I didn't go into other people's houses. I just don't do that now. I don't hope I don't come across as a mean person, but I'm just speaking the way I feel right now. I can't.
So she's telling people to if you can't be self-sufficient, if you have to go there and depend on somebody else, or if you got to go there and come ask us, can you come stay with us? Then you're not ready to go to the Gambia and you don't need to go. All right.
To Gambia and you get in a bind, I'm sorry, and you need somewhere to stay at this time, you cannot stay out at Back because it's not set up that way. And
says, if you want to live at Bag, you have to have some, and you're having some type of troubles. She's telling you right then that that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That you cannot live there, okay? You cannot live at Black Acres. She is not going to help you. She tells you
set up you can't come unless we have some apartments and you can rent an apartment or something. But far as me just letting you in until you get on your feet, I don't do that. I'm sorry. If it was an emergency.
That she has never lived with anybody. She's been an independent person. That's what she's trying to say. Her and her boyfriend, Rick, when he was her fiance, they lived together and they didn't have to ask anyone for anything.
A person that I've always been this way. I've never lived with anyone other than my husband or my boyfriend when he used to be my boyfriend at that time, or fiance. But I've never really shared an apartment with anyone, and I don't like bringing people into my home or anywhere I stay.
And she's appalled that someone would ask her. So we're at 4 minutes and 19 seconds into this video. Again, she wants you to know that if you're making any kind of request to live at BLAKKK, that's not going to happen. She's not going to help you, and you cannot, under any circumstances, come live at Black Acres of the Gambia. Excuse me, unless the Gambia is under attack and that you need a place to stay because the Gambia is under attack. But if you're just struggling and you hit hard times in the Gambia, you are not welcome at BLAKKK. All right? So
to Gambia and you get in a bind, I'm sorry, and you need somewhere to stay at this time, you cannot stay out at BLAKKK because it's not set up that way. And
make it clear that you are not welcome to stay there if you get down on your luck. If you're having problems, you are not welcome to stay there, and they are not going to help you. She said, she continued, she continued in this same clip that when they are ready and they have apartments there, they can rent you a place to stay. But they do not believe in giving people handouts. They do not believe in helping people. She didn't say handouts, but that's what she was implying when she was saying she doesn't believe in that. She doesn't believe in helping people when they're down.
Set up, you can't come unless we have some apartments and you can rent an apartment or something. But far as me just letting you in until you get on your feet, I don't do that. I'm sorry. If it was an emergency.
Just hold on. So then she says, this is around 5 minutes and 40 seconds, around 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the video. She says, make sure, again, that you have things in place when you come to the Gambia. Don't come there looking for somebody to help you, especially them, because you're not going to get it from them. Okay? Again, she says, things, when she said for you to have things right when you get there. But she says 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the video that things were not even right for them when they got there. When they got there, things were not even right for them. But you, who are coming over there following them, you better have everything right, and you better not ask Black Acres of the Gambia to help you with anything. All right? 6 minutes and 13 seconds into the video. So she stopped talking about, she said, let me stop. Okay? So after she tells you that she's not going to help you with anything and you need to have your stuff together when you get there, she stops in 6 minutes and 13 seconds into the video. She starts talking about something else. We're going to she says she's not going to let you live on her land. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 minutes and 13 seconds on the video. She says she's not going to let anyone live on her land when she hasn't even had a chance to live on her land. So you definitely, people, are not going to live on her land. So we're going to analyze this.
And I just can't do that. We're getting a lot of requests on wanting to come out here and live on the land. I don't have it set up yet, guys. for once, we're not even living out here. And for to ask me that is just crazy to me. That's just the way I feel. But I can't.
So let's analyze this, people. So she says that she was independent, right? So this is the first video you're going to see. So she says she was independent, right? In that video that we just watched. She says she was independent, right? So let me ask you, does somebody who's independent, do they go on YouTube and beg for money? Somebody who's private, somebody who doesn't ask anybody for anything, do they go on YouTube and beg for money? BLAKKK of the Gambia does. So I don't understand that. How do you go from being completely independent, as you say you were, in Clarksville, Tennessee, or wherever you were, but then you come and you say you weren't independent. You need money to live off of. You need help to build BLAKKK. I'm confused. I'm confused, BLAKKK. Are you independent, or do you need donations to help you build your 40,000 square foot house? Because you're sending mixed messages at this point. So then I have a question when I was listening to that. I said, so when they were so independent, why weren't they telling us they were independent when they were asking us for donations? They didn't tell us they were independent then. They told us they were building a community. They said they were building a community. They said nothing about being independent. But now that the money has rolled in, now that the 4,000 square foot house they think is ready to be built, to live in, now they want to let you know who they really are. Now the shield and the mask comes off. It's never been about the community. It's been about them, constantly about them. All right, and in the second video clip, she said, don't request to live on her land. And the request to live on her land is crazy. But what I want to know is, does she find it crazy when she's asking for all that money? Do they find it crazy that they're not even a licensed nonprofit and they collect hundreds and thousands of dollars in donations and they're not registered to do so? And they don't report that money to the IRS. I am speculating when I say that. I suspect they are not. Now, these people, these are the same people who's saying it's crazy to request to live on a land that was funded by crowdfunding, and the goal of the crowdfunding project was for people, the African Americans who wanted to come to Africa, to come and have a place to stay. That's how you got the money. And now that you got the money, now you're flipping the script. People, that's illegal. You can't do that. You have to give me my money back. But that's what they've done. Now they're independent. Now they're private. But when they were asking for that crowdfunding money, and they're still asking for it, it's all about the community. All right? And then she says, she can't just bring anyone on to live on her land. That's crazy. Anybody can't just stay on back. But, again, people, she could take that money. She could take those people's money. She didn't analyze those people when she was taking their money. She wasn't critically judging them when she was taking that money. She wasn't asking, were they crazy when she was taking that money? But now that she's got the money and now it's time to cash in, now people want to come. Now you got to say, oh, I don't want everybody here. That's crazy to think I'm going to let everybody come stay on my land, but I'm going to take everybody's money. I told you, these people were not right. These people are not right. Then she goes on to say, this is the biggest slap in the face. That when they do get right at BLAKKK, when it is right, you still can't stay there for free. If you down on your luck, you cannot stay at BLAKKK. They can rent you a place, but they not helping nobody get on their feet. That's what they said. She don't believe in helping people get on their feet. She don't believe in giving you nothing. You got to pay for everything when it comes to them. This is in the video we just watched. This is who these people really are. This is who these people really are. And this is when I turned off of them. When God let me see that these people were scamming all of us, was scamming the whole community, was taking that crowdfunding money, saying they were going to build a community, and now they're saying they're not. Now they're admitting, they're so bold with it, that they're admitting that they're not building a community, and that if you need help, you can't get no help. But what about when they needed help, people? What about when they need help? The people come to their rescue all the time. The people are supporting them. But when the people need help, they're not there to help. They scold you and tell you, no, you can't come here. I don't know what you think this is, but you can't come here. I told y'all. And all these thousands of dollars you've been giving to BLAKK repeatedly. And all they're doing is lining them pockets with holes in it. All they're doing is lining their pockets with holes in them. And that's so sad. But maybe you'll believe me since you heard it out of their own mouths. Out of their own mouths. Don't come to them if you need something, but give me everything. But when you need something, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not even giving you a roof over your head. And look, let me tell y'all something. This is how karma works. Well, I'm going to ask y'all, karma, yay or nay? So in the same video, she says she was at home and one of her own dogs came up behind her when she wasn't looking and bit her on her ankle. This was a pit bull. He bit her on her ankle. Your Achilles tendon is right there. This animal was trying to damage her. Damage her. Yes, her own dog. For one, I'm going to say, why would your own dog do that to you? And they had this dog in America.
And I almost killed her. One of our pits that we brought from America came behind me and snapped my leg. And then thinking I know what I'm doing at the house, cleaning it and doing what I'm supposed to. It was getting better, but then it got a little infected.
It got infected. Now my question to y'all, do y'all think this is karma? Do y'all think this is karma for what they do? For how they use God's people? Because most of BLAKK's people, they believe in God. They are truly, those hard little Christian people. They believe in God for real. They truly believe in God. They believe that they are helping these people and they've been used. God is not pleased with that. And when you use God's people, he comes for you. He comes for you. Me personally, I feel it's karma. I feel it's karma because they've used these people up. They've used this YouTube community up and they still using them. And they weaponize them. They weaponize them against anybody who dares to stand up to them and tell the truth about them. So, all right, y'all. This is my analysis of BLAKK's video. This is my commentary of BLAKK's video. This is my personal opinion of what I see. You tell me what you see. I think they've just used the repack community to build their own house, to build their own little garden. Because he said in one video, another video, that they're not farmers. They're not farmers. They just have their own little personal garden and their own little personal house. And that's what it's really all about. They just told us it was about community to get the money. Now, tell me what y'all think. All right, I'll be back with some more about Black Acres of the Gambia. Because this is unbelievable what I'm hearing and seeing about them. What they're speaking out of their own mouth. The boldness. The boldness. The boldness to tell you to your face. Yeah, I took your money. So what? What you gonna do? Because you sure can't come to Black Acres. I own this. All of this. Even though you right, y'all. Drop y'all comments in the comment section and tell me what y'all think. All right, I'll see y'all later.